Test, test, test. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Let me know how we sounding. So we just missed this GJ setup. We're gonna be looking for a retest. If y'all was in the live stream yesterday, we caught this crazy setup. Obviously not during the live. This was going London into New York session, but we talked about this and into this setup during yesterday's live stream. And when we ended the live, it was in drawdown. But again, this is why you again don't over leverage. Trust your analysis. A hold to SL or TV gets hit. Barely Mr. SL, but again, this is why you go with the flow price. Price ended up flying the rest of the day. We're gonna have a breakdown dropping later on this week for that. Also got a new video dropping later on today. Make sure to be on the lookout for that. And of course, make sure to like the live and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. What's going on, y'all? I see you up in here. Sound clear? Cool. So right now with GJ, we're going to be looking for a price to do one of two things: either retest and hold 199.10 as support. We can look for buys going to 199.65, or we can hold that as support. We look for continued buys going to 200.05. Of course, you guys want to look at any other charts, I got y'all, but I already looked at the other three charts. We talked about in the Sunday chart analysis, and I don't like how they're looking right now, so that's why we're just paying attention to this one right here. New 5-minute just popped up. G, we're in reversal territory. Did the movement was talking about yesterday, but at this point, we're not going to look for sales unless we can break below 35.90, hold that as resistance, and we can see that happen. We can go for sales going to 35.60, or if we break above 36.60, we can see possible buys. I personally want to take buys right there. So again, that's why we're just mainly paying attention to GJ, and then US30 ended up retracing yesterday. So the only thing we're looking at right now is GJ, but it's kind of just chilling right now. As far as news today, let's go ahead and pull that up. Let's see. We don't really got anything going on today. So again, we're just simply waiting for volume and the confirmations to be met. All right, slowly pushing. Again, we're not chasing a trade. We just caught a nice trade yesterday, so there's no reason to be in a rush. Done lost my remote, y'all. Got a new 15 about to pop up in a little bit. If you guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. When you're looking at your charts, drop them in the chat. Got a new video dropping for y'all later on today, y'all. Got a lot of videos lined up. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Got a new post dropping for y'all today on there as well, as I dropped a new post yesterday. Those just joined the stream, we have not entered this trade yet. This is just a trade idea. Make sure to hit that first link in the description. Join the free signal, free Telegram. Y'all see on your screens how we did last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check it out for yourselves. And who wasn't alive yesterday? Who caught this setup with us yesterday? Again, we wasn't drawdown, but it didn't hit SL, and then later on it flew for the rest of the day. It was a nice 1-to-4 risk short ratio setup on that one. All right. We'll talk about US30 and gold in a little bit. Like I said, the only one that we're paying attention to right now is GJ because it's the closest one to our possible setups. Did the move right before London session started, didn't retest. So we're simply waiting for price to retrace and retest 199.10. Hold that support to see if we can break above the whole 199.70, hold that as support, and then go for buys going to 205. US30 going off. Yeah, we can look at ES. I got y'all. We can take a look at ES. I think I got to add some more levels to it. So if I do, I apologize. Like I said, I'm out of town right now. Actually, we're good for right now. All right, so we're in bullish momentum. We have a clear uptrend going on. Did a retracement similar to the US30 retracement. So right now, it's doing a nice push right here, as we can see. So we can maintain a whole 62.75, 62.76 of support. We can look for buys going up to these highs here, 63.14 or possibly 63.26. Now, I would still look for buys on ES as long as we can respect and hold 62.45, 62.46 as support. All right, so that's what's going on today. And again, there is no news, so we're simply just waiting for volume and our confirmations to be met. Oh, snap. Don't crash on me. All right, we're good. We're good. Now, as far as gold, we're going to be looking for sales on gold still. Again, like we talked about in the Sunday chart now, so we do got a little bit of work to do. But if we can break below 32.23 and hold as resistance, we can look for sales going back down to these lows here at 32.86. I'm mainly going to be paying attention to GJ. Clarify what you mean. Clarify what you mean. You say you was back testing gold and hitting 2 weeks later. You're not sure if he was going. What do you mean? Because the further you're going to be able to go back also depends on the time frame, right? So if I'm on the 15, I'm not going to be able to go that far unless I keep scrolling. Obviously, right? You see, I go all the way to the 23rd of last month. But if I go into the daily, I do the same thing. I'm all the way in April, right? So what exactly was you back testing? Was you just watching to see what gold was doing? Was you like practicing to see if your setups made sense? Like what was you looking for exactly? Speaking of daily candlesticks, though, we caught the entire daily candlestick yesterday. We literally caught the entire daily candlestick yesterday in the higher high. This is why I always tell y'all not to chase price, but follow the flow of price. I mean, let me see what you're talking about. Like, so, right back test, or do what you're saying. No, so that's what it does. It just like corrects and centers itself, right? And then I go there to the 15, it'll be like that. But you just gotta play around with it. The more you play around with it, the more you're kind of used to how things work. But you just say you went like a lot farther back. But yeah, for the most part. But if you ever do go pretty far, you don't want to scroll back. This is what you do, right? You go down, and when you go to the bottom right, it's going to pop up these double arrows. And then when you click those double arrows, it's going to bring you back to present time, right? And that works on every time frame. So if you're ever back testing, you don't want to scroll all the way back to the present or refresh your screen. You can just simply scroll down. It's going to pop up, click it, and they'll bring you back to the present. Let me move this alert. Whoops. I mean, what were that's why I was asking, like, what do you bet, like, because you don't have to go that far back, only for a few things. Like, if you're trying to find like key price levels or a few other things, but like if you're just trying to like see what price is doing for the week, you don't have to go that far back. That's why, like, it literally depends on like what you're trying to accomplish with the back testing. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, for example, like you watch the Sunday chart analysis, that's me back testing a little bit, but also giving my analysis. If you keep these emojis out the way, but it's also giving my analysis of what I see price doing for the week, right? Just like right now, like when I'm getting my analysis now, that's me back testing, right? We caught this buy. We knew we was looking for buys because again, we followed the rules of the uptrend in the price action technical analysis playbook. We saw price reverse back up and have the bullish momentum. Just like we always talk about, we needed to see this be broken from resistance to support, which is what price did last night, right? So I'm not going that far back to see what the market structure is, what I'm looking for, right? Because I only need to go back to see like what trend we're in, like a month or two, right? This is May. This is May, right? So that's why I was asking. Like, it depends on what you're trying to look for with the back test. But if you're just trying to see like what the market structure is and what you need to be looking for, you don't really have to go that far back, just a few months or to a couple of weeks. But yeah, it looks like the market's gonna be chilling. You already know that we're still gonna be on the charts. We're gonna be on for a little bit longer, y'all. So you guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. We're looking at your charts, drop them in the chat. I'm actually gonna put it back in US30 just to see what US30 is up to. All right, so we might actually have some action with US30. I like this push right here. This is actually the same buy that we caught last week on Thursday. Funny enough. I was picking random agencies to see if my analysis must be correct for that day, not the news. Well, that's the thing with key price levels. They the same levels can be used over and over again. Looks like GJ is retracing as well. I like how this is looking right here. And yeah, but like I said, the more you backtest, the more you'll get used to it, because you can, like, when you're like super focused in, end up, super far back, whether that's intentional or not. All right, y'all. Shout out to everybody in the live. Shout out to everybody who's been live since the beginning. Shout out to everybody who's been live since y'all joined. Make sure to hit that first link in the description. Join the free Signal, free Telegram. We're going to be back at the same time tomorrow, Monday session, 3 m EST.